Four sensible signings Manchester United could make in summer after January deadlock. The summer of 2022 promises to be one of great intrigue for Manchester United and their supporters, following a failed attempt to lay their hands back on the Premier League title decisions. United will be hoping that they can return to the summit of English football next year and compete with the likes of Liverpool and Manchester City. But before United can even begin to think about the prospect of that happening, a collection of major decisions need to be made, not least the appointment of their next permanent manager. Ajax chiefs Erik and Hag and Paris Saint-Germain head coach Mauricio Pochettino are the current frontrunners to succeed Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on a permanent basis and help bring the good times back to Old Trafford. Whoever is chosen by the United hierarchy to take over the reins, they are guaranteed to want to put their own stamp of authority on the squad and address the areas that are most in need of attention. As reported by the Manchester Evening News last week, United are planning for up to 4 summer signings. The defensive midfield part is in desperate need of most attention after no January signing were made in that area. While United are also set to target a new striker to provide further quality to their attacking ranks, the right-back positions may also find itself under considerations once again after United had been keen on signing Kieran Trippier last summer. With that in mind, Sport has selected 4 players that could give United exactly what they are looking for this summer. Denzel Dumfries. Considering United wanted to sign Trippier last summer to increase their attacking output from right back, they may not find a better candidate to assist with that than Inter Milan right back Dumfries. The Netherlands international joined Inter from PSV Eindhoven last summer and has proven to be a popular figure for the Italian heavyweights thus far, scoring 3 goals and registering 5 assists and 26 appearances in all competitions. Admittedly, Dumfries, who scored 2 goals for the Netherlands at Euro 2020 last summer, has been playing further up the pitch for Inter this term, predominantly as a right midfielder, but his natural position remains as an attacking right back. The Dutchman, who soon turns 26, has speed and great strength, with his best years ahead of him, meaning he could establish himself as first choice right back for years to come. Inter paid €12.5 million for him back in August, meaning United will almost certainly have to spend more than that to lure him to Old Trafford. If Ten Hag was to land the United job, his knowledge of Dutch football could tempt him to make a swoop. Wilfried Ndidi, despite being desperate to add a defensive-minded midfielder to their ranks in January, United were unable to get one through the door, although they have long sounded it out as an area they want to address. Nevertheless, United will remain determined to add to that area of the squad in the summer. Declan Rice of West Ham remains the club's top target to strengthen the positions, and they have already discussed the framework for how they could construct the deal to lure him to Old Trafford. But considering the Hammers are expected to demand at least £100 million for his signature, United should keep other targets in mind. They could turn to Leicester City as Ndidi recently away with Nigeria at the Africa Cup of Nations. The midfield enforcer is one of the basic businesses and will undoubtedly be an upgrade on United's current holding midfield options. Ndidi, who joined Leicester in 2017 from Genk, has impressed in the Premier League consistently in recent years, and Leicester could be open to a sell if the price is right. Boubacar Kamara. With Paul Pogba destined to leave United in the summer and uncertainty surrounding the long-term future of Donny van de Beek, United probably need 2 defensive-minded midfield players in summer to cover their losses. The combination Scott McTominay and Fred at the base of the midfield is not going to be sufficient, and supporters are right to demand additions. In Mauricio Pochettino, United will be inheriting a player that not only has a massively encouraging future, but one that is already performing to a very high standard. Recently turned 22, Kamara is a keen ball winner and presser, meaning he could switch the style Rangnick may try and force the club to adopt, even if it's ram above in his consultancy positions. Kamara will become a free agent in the summer, meaning United could snap him up for nothing. They shouldn't pass up on him. Erling Haaland, a player United have been monitoring for quite some time. Borussia Dortmund star Haaland is expected to be linked with a whole host of big-name clubs during the summer, as the £67 million release clause in his contract prepares to become active. As reported by the Manchester Evening News back in December, Rangnick is pushing for United to sign a Norway international despite the intense competitions for his services, with the likes of Barcelona, Real Madrid, Manchester City and Paris Saint-Germain all here. United are long-term admirers of Haaland and are determined to sign a striker ahead of next season, despite already having Cristiano Ronaldo on their books. Haaland is considered as a future star, and United would like him to be the face of their forward line for years to come. Haaland's goal record speaks for itself. He will be worth every penny.